Alright, guys. Can we give her a minute and see if Tayara comes back on so she can see what you're doing?
Sure.
We can chat or whatever.
We can chat.
We can chat.
The two of us.
Oh, depending on... So, you have all that stuff in your trunk. Why are we partying tonight?
Sorry.
Oh, drinks. Just so you know, I forgot that I even asked for a drink.
Oh, okay, good.
So it's all good.
Yeah, no, what happened, it's kind of sad. But a friend of mine went on a 3-day drinking bender, and she's bipolar.
Yes, I understand those dangers.
She was house sitting for my other friend, Kathy, with the deaf boxer.
Yeah.
And I came back Tuesday to the fire truck and the ambulance and the police all to house because she had gotten to the point of hallucinating and paranoia. And we just went and picked her up at detox.
Right.
But sadly, she had a miscarriage a couple months ago at 5 months. And has slipped back into regression.
Of course.
So we got her out today though, and she's willing to talk to a friend of mine who specializes in healing that kind of thing. So we're gonna move forward there, and then we'll deal with the rest of it because it was. Yeah. I mean, she's.
I know what it's like.
So I had to hide all. I had to take all the alcohol.
Of course you did.
So let me go get it for you.
No, I really like that she was willing to share that. You guys, I actually myself. Thank you. Don't worry, she's gonna actually like really curl it, Tayara, so she'll be able to see it. Taylor! Hi, Taylor! If you're still there. Taylor's one of my friends, actually. I met up with him. We were in a band together for a little bit. Let's see if he comes back. So anyway, I am also bipolar, and I have bipolar 2 disorder. It's not as severe as other people. But again, I've worked pretty damn hard at trying to be on top of it and everything. Yep, we're gonna curl. Don't worry, Tayara. So again, my giveaway is all about self-love and what we do to, you know, help each other and get through those rough times. So I totally know what she's talking about of having a bad regressed day. I've had a few of them this week. Just because I've had a lot of weird family drama going on. And so it's been kind of hard. So I'm glad that she shared that with us. I'm going to eat my lollipop while we're all hanging out there, okay? So I think for me, one of the things that really got me into learning more makeup technique and to just taking care of myself better is because when I am really depressed and it's really hard to just get up, I feel like one of the first things that people lose when they're in that state is just their sense of just taking care of themselves, because sometimes even going and taking a shower can be really hard when you're super depressed. So that's when I started learning more makeup techniques, and I noticed that on those days when I couldn't even just get out for a walk to try and lift the mood, that if I did makeup at home, and it ended up making me feel a lot better about myself because I was taking care of myself, I was doing something fun, and then by the time it was done, I looked too cute that I wanted to go out and everything. So absolutely, skincare and makeup is absolutely a form of self-love. But for anyone who does watch the new Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, I love Jonathan Van Ness. And what does he say? That self-care is not vanity. So to all the guys, I understand, Tayara. And you look gorgeous too. I totally understand. I myself struggled with postpartum. I was a little bit predisposed to it just because of the bipolar, so I totally understand that, and I think it's just this nice, easy way to do it because you can do it at your own pace. You don't actually have to go anywhere. There's no expectation of that, but you're doing something to make yourself feel better and break out of that spiraling or that chain of thought that might just really be getting you down and make you look at things differently. So I love that. That's what I want to share and share that sense with you guys. So I'm pretty excited about it. So yes, Tayara, we are ready. We're going to be curling when she comes back. I get to have a little drink. You guys can laugh at me because I am a total lightweight. It's my Asian genes. Plus, I just don't drink that much. But so one drink usually gets me, you'll see me turn red. It'll be funny. I'm a very happy person though when I'm a little tipsy. So it should be fun. It should be fun. And I've got my lollipop, which I'm happy about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Java, in Anaheim, what kind of things? What's your favorite type of restaurant over there? Because I think I'll actually be in that area later this year. So you'll have to give me some recommendations of some good places to eat, because I love to eat. Oh, you are? That's awesome. Where, Java? Let's see, but your name? Oh, thanks, Tayara. You guys are nice too. Java, you're Asian too. My name is. I'm curious. Can I ask what ethnicity you are? I hope you're not offended or anything. I was adopted from Korea myself, so, but it's weird because I grew up in Colorado. I grew up in a very white place. Colorado is not that diverse, unfortunately. But it was interesting growing up for me. You're Filipino? That's awesome! Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to visit the Philippines. When I was in Korea last year, I met the nicest Filipino couple. They were so cool. And they were there on their 10th wedding anniversary. And it was amazing. And we hung out because we were walking around one of the palaces together because we just kind of hit it off. We ended up grabbing something to eat together at one of the markets too that was nearby. And they were just awesome. They were telling me that it was crazy. They were telling me a little bit about the traffic in the Philippines and how like everyone ends up owning multiple cars, so then they always have a license plate to be able to drive every day, which kind of defeats the purpose of them trying to have more clean air and stuff. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Cheers, guys. Cheers to the weekend.
May it be better than the rest of the week.
Woo. Oh, man. I forgot to tell you, I'm a little bit more of a, you should put more orange juice in vodka.
Actually, I was that much orange juice and that much vodka. Sip lightly, darling.
I'll sip lightly. It's cool. All
right.
So Java work is Filipino too.
Oh, very nice.
And like I said, he was one of my first male winners, so I hooked him up because I had a bunch of male samples. Are you liking In-N-Out? Of course, In-N-Out. In-N-Out's kind of the thing. Right?
Oh my god!
Do we have an In-N-Out here?
Well, in Colorado Springs they're building one, but I was just in Vegas like 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
First stop we made for food, In-N-Out. Oh,
awesome.
Delicious! I didn't get a T-shirt this time. I'm kind of bummed about that. All right.
But
did the other gal come back on it?
Yep, she's here. She's ready to watch us curl.
Okay, does she curl with a curling iron or a flat iron?
I think she said with a curling iron, right? You're curling with a curling iron, Toyota? Is that correct? She'll let us know.
Okay.
We'll see. Curling iron, yes.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
So her hair is fully dry, and I use, a heat protectant on it before I blew it dry, because that's one form of heat, right? So that dissipates. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't drink that while I'm curling your hair.
I promise I
you're like,
that
gonna burn you. So that product has done its job and it's gone. Mm-hmm. So we're going to put more heat on it. So you blew dry. Now we're going to put more heat protectant because that other stuff is gone. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to protect the hair. Plus, if your hair is resistant, you're going to want to use like 350 on your curling iron.
350 on the curling iron.
Unless you have really light blonde hair or light blue hair, then you turn that stuff down to 250. But I'm going to take each section and spray it because you said your hair is so resistant. If I was just doing Sabrina's hair as Sabrina's hair and not your hair, I would lightly mist everything and then go and curl because she has existing curl.
Yeah.
It holds it. And it just also does what I tell it to, which is great. But
I don't mind submitting to Flora at all.
Another important thing about when you're curling is unless you want to look like Marilyn Monroe and have the big poofy curls, then you're going to want to go in vertically versus horizontally. Horizontal creates volume, vertical creates that beautiful flowing curl that the Kardashians have made so very popular.
I did not know that. See,
yes.
I learned something new today, and now I know how to do my hair.
And this
a
is
little
what I'm
bit
talking
better.
about. With the diameter of your tool, when I grab a chunk of her hair, I don't want it to be fatter or deeper. Because if I don't get that same measurement kind of there, the hair that's in the middle never gets hot, and that's what causes your curl to fall. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it.
Okay.
I think that.
So what I like to do is to section the hair into 3 pieces to make it easy to work with, unless your hair is real fine and you're not trying to get volume from here. Then you can just section it this way. But that way I don't take too much hair and end up having that one curl that falls and have to go back in, because that's my time, you know, and as your time too. If you're curling your hair, that means you're going somewhere and you want to get there, especially with a 10-month-old sister. Like,
we know.
You even curl your hair with a 10-month-old.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when I was like, ponytail.
Yes.
And now I don't have enough hair to do either,
up.
right? If I was smart, I would have cut it all off then, because I hate brushing it. So roughly my section is the same size as this iron. I'm going to take the spray, and you don't need to get all close here unless you're trying to do prom curls, which I don't know if that makes sense to a Brazilian, but when we were in high school and we would curl our hair, it'd be this like ringlety curl, and that's not really what's in anymore. Now it's that nice flowing loose curl. So I'm not going to spray all the way up here because I'm not going to curl all the way up there. And I just lightly spray and then pull it through the hair. And the thing to note is if you're using something that has hold, it's going to feel a little firm and almost crunchy at first, but when you don't touch it and then we relax it later, it softens. So don't feel worried. I got my hand there near her ear, even though she moved away.
I didn't mean to. Okay. It was cold and it startled me. I wasn't watching.
You were watching you, weren't you?
No, I was just kind of zoning out there listening to you, actually. I was paying attention, and then suddenly I felt like this cold thing. But you know, like when you accidentally get burned at first, it kind of feels a little cold. You're like, ah.
So again, I'm starting at the mid-strand and I'm heating that up, because if you're resistant, this is going to be the most resistant part. And then I start the curl. If you start it from the bottom and wind its way up, this hair that is the most curlable is right on the heat and not the stuff that really needs to get it. Plus now, the trend is to leave the very ends out because you don't want that complete curl.
Yep, that's right, Tayada. Start at the middle. And thank you, Java. I did see your comment. I just wanted to let Flora do her tutorial because she's the best. Because she knows more than I do about hair. I'm pretty clueless when it comes to hair, I would say.
That's not true.
No, I am. I'm not as knowledgeable. Oh, you got my lollipop.
Sorry. Have some extra support in your lollipop.
I taste lollipop.
Right?
That's all that matters.
It's the cafe latte. It's
exactly. But yeah, Flora just knows everything. I was just
she
told
just
her.
knows everything. I did go to school for it.
She did go to school.
I didn't pop out these notes.
But I was telling her thank you just earlier because the last time I was here, she helped do it. She just gave me more tips about when I do want to blow out my hair and straighten my hair. And so now when I do blow it out, it's a lot easier for me and I just know what I'm doing. So now I do use a diffuser, of course, too. I actually have the dry bar diffuser, which I like because you can control how much heat is coming through it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and diffusers are great if you can adjust it, because you want to use some heat at the top to get your height, but then you want it cool on the end so you don't get the poofy curls.
Exactly.
Now I did already go through and spray all this just for time's sake, since you guys are watching this live. But if I were you, I would spray each section as I went if your hair is real resistant, just to make sure that you're getting it saturated. I don't really need to worry about that on her hair as much. So that's the first section, and let's see. I'm just going to spin you around real quick. Oh, there goes my necklace. Look at that. Fine. The second time today. You win.
It's like, we're just going to mess with you today. I'm going to make sure I'm not... Is it caught on me?
Nope, it's the chair. It's that stupid chair. I hate the little things.
The little foot bar.
So in the back, put your chin down. When I first separated her, there were 3 sections. So right around the bottom, the interior, and then this is called the crown, because if you sat a crown on top of her head, that's where it would be. And this makes it a little bit easier to work with, especially when you're not being able to see what you're doing behind you. At least you know you're not grabbing too big of a section and that the curl is going to fall. Because this hair in here is the very healthiest usually, because it's in the interior of the hair. So it's the fastest to fall, because it's like, I don't do what you want me to do. I do what I want to do. Here we go.
That's why my curls don't want to cooperate with me.
Yep, sometimes you're like, no, I tell you.
They're like,
Well, and you probably have the opposite thing going on, that you want it to be straight, and it's like, no, I curl right now, whatever I want.
You know, actually, because my hair is a little bit coarse and has that curl, when I do blow it out right and everything, it's It's really cool because it ends up that like coarseness ends up helping keep that straightness.
Nice.
So usually when I straighten my hair, I'm good for like 2-3 days.
Well, and also because your hair is healthy, the cuticle, like it looks like roof shingles if you look under a microscope to the surface of your hair.
Right.
It shuts down completely. It's when you have damaged hair like mine and I try to straighten it and it's like, I do what I want, because it's so damaged it never shuts down completely. So your hair's a whole lot healthier than my cotton candy looking hair.
Let's see, Tayara just said that she has really long hair and to do it in parts, in bottom, middle, and top. Java just said, do you guys think, hold on, sorry, my contact was, do you guys think CBD skincare will make it big in the market once they find further research behind it? Yes, I absolutely do. So Java, you live in California. You're one of the states that cannabis is legalized in. My state in Colorado, they're starting to do more medical research on it. I'm sure they are doing the same thing in California as well.
Web was one of the big ones that came out.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing too is that it is the largest cash crop in America, period. Cannabis has always been the largest cash crop, period. And the fact that now people can start making CBD oils, they're also making more things out of the hemp plant itself, which has none of the cannabis like psychoactive agents or even the CBD in there, because they're making fabrics from it. They're actually even making, yeah, they've always made fabrics.
Jesus wore hemp.
But they're also making plastics out of hemp as well too, because they're just they're more sustainable is what it is. So a lot of things are going on. The fact that it is a natural plant and that it is natural skincare, I absolutely think that it is going to grow into a big market. There's no doubt in my mind, because there are just too many benefits to CBD oils in general, I would say. So yes, so if you find a good company that has an IPO, then you go ahead and invest in them. Absolutely. Java, I would be interested. I'm sure there's got to be an R&D place around in Anaheim that's doing CBD work, specifically with CBD work and hemp work. Even in where I live up in the Boulder area in Colorado, and they are starting to do more with the farmers, because the farmers are able to start putting in applications to make sure that they're far enough apart that they can start growing and cropping the hemp plant, not necessarily to grow for actually smoking, but specifically just for the hemp plant itself and making it into other products. So it's very good to know. There are a lot of good R&D places in Colorado now too that are just really amping it up. There's one guy in Colorado Springs that is making all of his aftermarket car parts out of hemp-based plastics, and they've been performing fine and they've had the durability. So I mean, that's pretty cool to me. I feel like it's just more sustainable too.
Right? Hi, how about that? How about we have the earth left?
Hey, finally we're gonna shatter William Randolph's first awful legacy that cannabis is bad. It only took like a century.
Right? It just takes one guy to ruin everybody else's party.
Exactly. Yeah, what is up with that?
You're like, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Screw that guy. That guy.
All right, Tayada, I hope you're watching her as she's kind of using this curling iron, because I watch her too. That's how I learn. I do. I watch you.
And Tayada, with longer hair, a lot of times you want the curl to all go the same way if you are going for that quote-unquote Kardashian look. The trends in spring, of course, is to be a little bit freer. So I'm curling one way and then another, one way and then another, one way and then another. But
for some reason, I can't curl for it. I can only curl in one direction.
Right, which is fine. But you gotta understand that in the back it can kind of get lost.
Absolutely.
So in the back, I always say take a section and split it into 4 parts, and take 2 of the parts, like go over and under, and 2 parts of one way and 2 parts the other way, and that blends it pretty seamlessly.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
If that makes sense.
No, it does make sense. Okay. I just don't know if I can execute it the way that you probably
just take
can.
a section and put your fingers in it,
okay.
And make 4 pieces, and then pull 2 pieces to one side and 2 pieces to the other side.
Okay.
And then curl to your comfort zone.
Yes.
But that way you don't get that big split down the middle and it looks like you have extensions. Because girl, don't nobody want to be looking like that. Nobody wants to look like the track is slipping.
I've got to ask, is TL starting to take a few more of your tips now?
I just straightened her hair
Yeah?
at like 10 o'clock at night.
TL is her daughter.
My daughter who, 13-year-old females. Woo!
Oh boy, our house is going to be drama with my kids.
I'm going to come over and laugh at you, I think.
Yeah, she's going to come over and laugh
have
at me.
cocktails and be like, ha 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 ha.
And I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, you know what? All right, guys, do whatever you want.
No, you don't.
I know.
No, you don't know. She's a really, really good girl. She got accepted to the high school she wanted to today. Yay!
Flora's daughter is 13 and she's going into high school next year, which is a complete trip to me, so I can only imagine how trippy it is for her.
I'm just really excited I kept a human being alive that long.
I know, right? Yay!
But for her to be an actual good
there.
human being and a socially acceptable human being is a whole nother thing.
Yes.
But she, at the beginning of the school year, because our hair is like this weird, confused white girl afro, it's like, it's kind of curly and it's not. And then it is and then it's not. She's like, I want curly hair. And I said, okay, girl, let's give you a perm. Then she brushed her hair. So she looked like a poodle for the first half of school. And I'm like, why are you doing that?
Callie, I will be visiting Disneyland because we're thinking of taking the girls for a quick weekend trip later this year. Anyway, sorry, back to your story.
So then that beautiful perm went to naught and she just looked like a poodle every day.
Oh, no!
Just recently, thanks to K-pop, because that is her jam.
Yes, I love
She
K-pop.
Literally showed me 71 pictures of Asian people when I asked her how she wanted her bangs cut. And I was like, so your forehead is not that high? Your hair is not that coarse?
I have a high forehead, but I don't come in often enough.
No, but she does not. So I was like, I don't know what you want me to do with that. So then she decided, I actually want smooth hair. So we did a texturizing service for 3 hours on her. Yeah.
Ooh,
that's love right there.
That is love.
After working all day,
there are definite perks to having a mom as a stylist.
Sometimes, or torture.
Torture.
This is the first time that she's actually loved what I was doing to her and not scream the whole time. But she's definitely my guinea pig. But this, we just smoothed her hair out. It's beautiful. I'll show you a picture.
Yes, please. Her daughter is so gorgeous. I love her
she's
daughter.
Terrifying.
But she's so sweet, and she always is so sweet with my kids. And
you guys K-pop the F out of the K-pop.
I love the K-pop. Ooh, can I show them?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I cracked screen.
I don't know if you can see it, but
her super smooth
very
hair.
nice, really smooth, really relaxed.
Yeah, and permanent.
That's crazy. So I got a perm when I was little.
Yeah.
Anyway, it did the same thing, the poofy poodle hair.
Oof. Yeah.
And actually, my mom did it. She actually was.
Wait.
She actually was an esthetician as well. So, esthetician and hairstylist. So she did all of it. She went to cosmetologist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know. See, I don't know.
I do all the things.
So that's what my mom did too, but it was awful on me, and she didn't do anything to fix it. I was stuck with it until it was gone.
That's my marketing tool right there. I know I'm not gonna let her out with bad hair. I don't know if I can help it. She learned how to straighten her own bangs though, without hurting herself. I was real surprised because she has a hard time lifing without hurting herself.
Don't all kids?
Right?
Don't all kids?
She's beautiful coming down that ski slope on a snowboard, but walking across the room, whoop, different story. Like I was literally doing something to her the other day, and she fell in the bathtub that was full of water.
Oh no!
And I'm like, why?
Oh no!
Hello. How are you doing? Good.
Looks like we got some more customers coming in.
Yeah. This is my next one, Sierra. He's going to try to take her blonde from purple.
Ooh.
Did you see your mama?
I did.
Just FYI, we are doing a live stream on IG, so in case.
Right there.
Right up there.
She's looking down. Where is IG on the ground? What does that mean? Make yourself comfortable. Okay.
This is one of Flora's next clients, so there you go.
My beautiful Sierra just did her mama's hair the other day. We had a good time.
Yes, I did. It was really nice.
Yeah? Looks so much better.
Yeah.
So you're not going to go to Vegas with your mom? What?
No.
Her mom and all of her friends just went to... Oh, wait, they leave Saturday? Tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, today's Friday.
Yeah.
All day long unless it rains. Can you tell you've been working all week?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Can I get you water, coffee, tea?
No, thank you.
You sure about that? There's all those snacks right there.
Okay.
I've got food in the back too, so...
Flora's always got everything going on. Her sign, I should have showed you her sign. I will show it in a minute.
Well, no, you won't, because there is not one.
It's not there anymore?
Nope.
The one with wine?
Nope.
Aw. She used to have a cool...
So many things changed so quickly.
That's right, because somebody new owns the salon.
Well, now it's a new owner.
Another one?
Oh, yeah.
He sold... So the other guy who has...
Oh, no, Freddie still owns it, yes.
Oh, okay.
But the crazy lady is gone.
Yeah, which is a great thing. That's
Yes.
a great thing.
Very
Okay.
much so.
I went to Vegas 2 years ago for a festival rock.
What are you going to Vegas for this time?
EDC.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Didn't you were going to go and you didn't go?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, last summer, yeah. I was
Yes,
gonna go,
but you did not go.
No.
Are you getting married to Post Malone yet? 'Cause
Yeah.
You're going to have beautiful babies.
I'm actually going to go see him in May.
Can you smack
May
him for his bangs?
Yes. And that forehead tattoo?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's barbed wire.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Texas. Why? Post Malone is a great rapper, but man, he's got some bad fashion. I'm like, does nobody like you that you hang out with? Why would they let you do that?
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, wow.
Oh, honey, you need me in your life. Tell you stop that.
I know.
It's like Ed Sheeran and his lion tattoo on his chest.
Right?
Ugh.
The lion.
I'm like, I still see your googly face. Yeah, look
Yeah,
it up.
yeah,
Google
look it up.
And you are just like, whoa, why is that happening?
It's like the worst thing because he's like super pale.
Well, and he's
super...
googly eyed, so it just makes you look up and I'm like, what the
Googly
fuck?
eyes?
No, just look up his chest
Oh.
tattoo.
Yeah,
But he has a googly eye, like one kind of goes the other way.
a little bit of a lazy eye.
Yeah. Okay, lazy eye.
Yeah,
googly
that's
eye.
what it is.
It is what it
That's
is.
I do.
I'd wear a patch, man. I'd be like, I don't want
My little sister had it a little bit, and then there's
strengthened
plenty.
it.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of. We got her surgery for
Okay.
it to fix it.
See, why doesn't he get that?
It's just a simple cosmetic surgery. It depends on how bad it is,
Yeah.
though, too, because there's only so much. Hi, World of Colors. How are you, honey? I think you're coming
right?
in right at the
Ginger,
tail end,
like
though.
Yes, but it's massive and like startling and not very attractive.
Apparently, we're looking up Ed Sheeran's new
Chest tattoo.
or his not his new one, but his chest tattoo.
Oh, it's horrible.
For
If
fun.
you've never seen something so awful, you should. So notice I didn't ever play with each section as I curled it.
She left my
I
curls
just left it
alone,
alone
so they
because
can.
when they're warm, they're in a more malleable state. And if I go like this, it straightens it because it's still warm. So you have to wait till it's all the way cool. So this is where you would do your makeup, eat your breakfast, have a cup of coffee, chase your baby around for a while, you know.
Yep, all that stuff.
Yeah, all of that stuff, and then come back. And once it's cool, which I'm gonna let it set just a moment longer.
Yeah, because it's still warm. Should I move out of the chair and make room?
Are
you ready?
You're good.
Oh.
Hers is a long process. She has a lot of hair. I'm not gonna like try to start applying her color.
There you go. So World of Colors, I'm just letting everyone know. First of all, check out my latest post. We're starting the new giveaway. It's Bath Body giveaway, and everyone is eligible to enter since it's the first one. You missed my haircut. We're right at the end of the haircut, but my hairstylist, this is Flora.
Hi.
Flora Stark. You can follow her at Flora_Stark. She is one of the Denver stylists and one of my best friends.
Lucky me.
She's the only one I trust with my hair. Everyone understands hair and your stylist. It's a very intimate relationship.
It's therapy.
It's therapy. I like that.
Hairstyle.
She's giving some good pointers and everything on how to curl hair, the best way to do it to protect your hair, and some products. So if you do have questions, feel free to go ahead and send questions in the comments, and we will ask her because there's no reason. Because otherwise, we're just kind of having fun. Dude,
As we
even
always
just a
do.
sip of that made me tipsy.
I don't get all my clients drunk, just the fun ones.
But I'm a lightweight, so
This
what
is
can I
very
do?
true.
What can I do about that? So
Eat.
I've been snacking on your
That's
plate
true.
over
My
there.
little
It's good.
plate.
It's good. But I've had a rough week. It's
Yeah,
Friday.
right?
I'm
It's alright.
gonna eat some. I'm gonna drink some.
I'm gonna drink some. I'm gonna eat it. It's
I'm
so
gonna
good.
eat
I'm gonna
and drink
eat
it. I'm gonna eat and drink
it. Alright.
Man, those curls came out, huh?
They're beautiful.
My hair likes being curly.
It really does. It's like, hey, I got you.
I'm drinking a screwdriver right now. So I'm not.
That's how
doing
we
this-
do on Friday.
Usually,
Friday.
yeah. Usually the other days of the
That's
week
what
it's
somebody called them,
wine.
like-
Friday.
Instead of fry boo.
So it's a good way to kick off my weekend. It's been a rough week, so there you go. There you go. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. Ooh, what's that? What am I putting in my hair now?
Just a little bit of hairspray. I'm going to teach everybody the correct way to back comb your hair.
Awesome.
It is not teasing. We don't need to tease our hair. We
Here,
like
I'll
our
fix it.
hair. It's mean to tease things that you like.
Man, It's just that vodka gets
Woo! I call vodka awesome water. It makes everything awesome.
Well, I like soju, but I like it flavored.
Oh yeah, I like the
that
peach one.
soju. Yeah, that peach one is so good.
So the correct way to back comb, you don't want to go back and forth. That's only going to rat your hair, break your hair, and you're never going to be able to get it out. The best way, and the way that will last the longest, you notice I sprayed it down, then I go halfway up the hair and push down. I'm going to do that twice, and then I'm going to revisit what I already did. And all I'm doing is locking it down there so that when I brush it out, it all comes out nicely and the hair isn't all crackly and breaking.
Cool.
But this will act as your volume on the top since the rest of your hair is so voluminous.
Yeah, I know my roots get a little bit weighted down, probably just because I have oily hair. A little bit
well,
of
that
oil.
and just the nature of how I curled it. I put all this volume down here, but I didn't want to curl all the way to the top because that's not what would be looking good these days.
She knows. She knows everything.
And if I was like, if she was going out for the evening and going to be doing a lot of dancing, I'd spray again. But one spray is good just for daily wear.
So, I think, like I said earlier, I'm hoping to do some more stuff with Flora because she's a cosmetologist, and we were talking about that we'd really like to do the Kevin Ocon. Ocon. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
He's rolling over in his grave right now. He's like, I know that girl did it.
I'm sorry. I'm not good with names sometimes. Sometimes I'm really good with names.
Lies. I think you just want to say it that way.
No, I just said it wrong. That's all it is. I just need to learn it right.
Ocon.
There you go. But we'd like to do this series from his Making Faces book, and I think that would be really good because he tackles a lot of just basic makeup technique, and she knows what she's doing in her hair, so she can just help give us even more tutorials and give us even better tips and kind of update kind of what he had already put out there. I mean, the basics haven't really changed, but style-wise it has, for sure.
For sure. But, so, I mean, being able to transform somebody's face shape is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool what he did in that book. So if you guys haven't seen that book, you can get it at Sephora, but again, I recommend buying it on Amazon. So it says, are we going out? I'm not going out today. Well, I don't know. I kind of have to go off. Now that I think about it, my husband did write to me and say that he had the kids, so I could stay out as long
I always
as I
get my
want.
clients in trouble because they come down here and they're having such a good time. Not nobody wants to go home.
No, I know. Wants to go home.
Except for her. She's always like, I am tired.
So maybe we will go out. It may end up being an impromptu evening.
Like, oh, why? What happened, Jesus?
But either way, I gotta go do a food run because you said that Brazilian place is still open.
Yeah,
that sounds delicious. Yeah. Where is it?
Just on 26th and Kipling. So Kipling is the next intersection over, and 26th is towards I-70. On the left-hand side, it's very easy to get to.
Okay.
Do you remember where we
I
had
know where Kipling
Thai
is,
food?
yeah.
By Disguises?
Vaguely.
By
Yes,
Disguises,
yeah.
so it's a little bit farther north than
Cool.
that and on the opposite side of the street, but it's very easy to...
Very cool. I'm gonna grab this. All right, guys. Can you see that? And I can turn around.
Oh,
and even...
I can hold it.
Well, that's true too.
So here, spin.
Sorry. So then you can see. Oops. Sorry. I think she accidentally did something. I hope you guys. Will you hold it again?
Yeah,
you can't,
sorry.
You have to be careful not to touch the screen, otherwise it gets all mad at you.
Okay, don't be mad, screen.
I know, right?
Don't be mad.
So there you can see it. And then she took it a little bit shorter in the back for me this time because my natural curls otherwise get weighed down and it kind of looks weird.
But she still has the length of the hair.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, we got it this time.
No good at that.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed our live stream. It was just a lot of fun. I think you'll be seeing more of Miss Flora in the future. I always think it's fun to get my hair cut, and she always takes care of me. Please look over my post again and go ahead and enter our new giveaway if you're feeling up to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, I'm just all about self-care this week, and that's the theme of the giveaway as well. What do you guys do to help when your cup is overflowing and you're just in it and you just need to take care of yourself? Thank you guys. And again, hey Flora.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any questions, feel free to ask anytime.
Yeah, thank you so much for just giving everyone some tips and answering those questions. That was super cool of you. So, yeah.
Anything for this girl.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. I will save these. I will be able to post these on my blog. The other videos I had to take down just due to some music licensing stuff that I need to look a little bit into, because I actually have sheet music to most of all the music that I have. So I think that'll kind of solve some of my problems. So absolutely, your sister just has to follow me. Here's the thing, she's got to follow me. And she can look up all the rules on my blog, and then I have like a highlight as well. So absolutely, she has to follow me, and then she's got to tag me in her post, and also use the hashtag Soul Beauty and Soul Beauty Giveaway. Okay, so that's SOL for Slice of Life, or like I said earlier, this week I was shit out of luck for sure. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I will be talking to you guys soon. Okay, have a great weekend. Bye.
Are we just doing what's still light, or are we gonna move it up?